The whole point of high ticket sales is to literally impact people's lives. It's to best serve and help the person in front of you. That is it, right? It's not having to use high pressure sales tactics. It's not about, using your ego to make them close themselves, right? It's none of that, but just coming from a place of helping and serving them, okay? And when you come from a place of having good intentions, when you come from a place of just actually wanting to help the person in front of you, they're gonna feel that, right? And guess what? Once they feel that, they're gonna trust you. And as a byproduct, that's when they invest into themselves, right? And yes, I'll admit it. Obviously, as us closers, we're in it for the money. We're in it for the commissions. But at least we're doing it for the right reasons. At least we're doing it for the sake of helping the person in front of us and helping them get out of their own way. But it's like when I'm on my sales calls, I'm not thinking about the commissions. I'm not thinking about closing the deal. I'm not thinking about, hitting 20, 30, 40K a month. I'm focused on helping the person in front of me. And as a byproduct, the commission comes. But that's what makes high ticket sales so fun. That's what makes high ticket sales so meaningful and purposeful. Because you're doing it for the person's own benefit. You're doing it for their own good. And something that I am tired of saying is all these other sales coaches, right? They'll teach you the wrong way of closing. And it's not ethical. It's not moral. And so if you're already invested to a mentor and they're teaching you the wrong way of closing, but it doesn't align with who you are as a person, get away from them. Stop learning from them. Because I've seen how that way of closing goes. When you're being too direct, you're being too aggressive, using all these high pressure techniques, believe it or not, but that way of closing actually results in disputes. It results in chargebacks and refund rates, right? High ticket sales is just about having a genuine and meaningful conversation with your prospects. Prospects can feel your energy and your attention through a Zoom meeting. They can read your tonality, your body language. They can read everything. And they're not dumb like you think they are, right? People are pretty smart, and we tend to underestimate them, especially prospects. And so something I'll do on my calls is right before I take a call, I'll literally say to myself, Lord, please allow me to best serve this person in front of me to my fullest capabilities, regardless of the outcome. I want you to write that down. I want you to put down a sticky note and put that on your monitor. So that way, that's what you're going to read before you take a call. I'm going to say it again. Lord, please allow me to best serve this person in front of me, regardless of the outcome. And I guarantee you, when you have that mindset in place, you come from a place of serving, you come from a place of helping, your energy is going to shift on your calls. Your prospects are going to trust you. They're going to buy into you. They're going to respect you. But most importantly, they're going to give you their permission to lead you. And so that's what high ticket sales is all about. And especially as a man of Christ and a servant of God, it's very important for me that I best serve everyone that I speak to. It's very important to me that I impact those around me. And there's a video I posted about 2.5 years ago stating my purpose and why I'm doing this for. Until this day, I still am aligned with that purpose. I'm still aligned with that mission. And so, the best way to close isn't actually closing the deal. The best way to close is to help and serve the person in front of you. That's it. And shout out to my mentor, Kyle So, because before investing to him, I already knew how to identity sell. But after investing to him, he's completely refined my game, and he's allowed me to become the best identity closer in the space. And so whenever I'm talking to my prospects and I'm leading them, It's all about identity. Who they want to become, who they need to become, what fears and internal limitations they need to let go of, and what mindset shifts and what changes need to be made so that way they can achieve becoming that person. And that was honestly the best way to serve your prospects, because you're not closing them. You're closing, they're closing themselves in a way, right? I got into high ticket sales because I knew that I could impact people's lives. I got into high ticket sales because for me, I came from a place where I felt unworthy. I felt undeserving of success. And I had so many fears and internal limitations growing up. And in a way, it held me back for so long. And so the moment that I got into personal development and I overcame that, that was the exact moment where I knew that high ticket sales was going to be the vehicle for me. Because I knew that I'm going to be talking to people who had the same limitations I had. I'm going to be talking to the same people who had the same fears I had back then. But because I overcame it, I'm now going to be able to help them overcome it too. And that's why I treat high ticket sales like it's my life. And as corny as it might sound, I genuinely mean it. Like I live and breathe this shit every single day. Hence why I'm at 23K in commissions, 16 days into the month, on track to hitting 40K in commissions again. There's a reason why I'm really good at this shit. And it's because I'm genuinely obsessed with this game. I'm genuinely obsessed with helping my prospects and best serving them. And if you got into high ticket sales for the wrong reason, if you got into it because you thought you were going to close deals on the beach, you're going to close lay down pips and shit like that, like this isn't meant for you, my man or girl, right? It's not meant for you. This is meant for people who genuinely want to impact people's lives. I've seen it myself. I've seen it within the best coaches in space. They're doing it because they genuinely want to help. And you guys need to be careful for these fake sales coaches who have no proven track record. They don't even have any live sales calls. And they're very good at marketing. They're very good at making these videos to make themselves look like they're good, but in reality, they're not. And so, be careful who you invest into. Be careful who you're being mentored by. Because I guarantee you, there's a lot of fake sales coaches out there. There's a lot of them. And they're teaching the wrong way of closing that doesn't even work till this day. But that's what high ticket sales is all about. It's about having meaningful and genuine conversations. It's about impacting the person in front of you. Again, it's not having to use high pressure sales techniques. It's not having a big ego and forcing them to make a decision. It's helping them overcome their own fears and limitations. That is it. It's kind of crazy how high ticket sales work. It's because based on your income is dependent on your ability to change people's lives. Your income is dependent on how much you actually care about the person in front of you. But also your income is dependent on how obsessed you are with this game. It's dependent on how much work you put into this as well. Right? Because it's commission-based, it's performance-based. And so the better that you're at this, the better you are at closing, the more money you're gonna make. That's it. That's it. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video. Haven't posted a YouTube video in a fat minute, so I have a call to take. Yeah, this month has been really good so far. And if you're watching this video, you're not following me on Instagram, feel free to follow me on the IG down below. And I'll see you next time. Stay blessed.